What's up, everybody? I'm Derek Gamer. Welcome back to the channel today. We're back, and today we're diving into Where Winds Meet. And I gotta say, I wasn't sure what kind of game this was gonna be. I've only played around like 3 hours of it, so it's my very first early impression of the game. But looking at the game so far, it's been cool. It's been fun. I didn't know the game's free to play. So when I heard the game was free to play, that kind of altered my judgment a little bit, because there's no cost to the game, so there's no barrier to entry. You can just jump in. I'm using dual blades, which I think is really cool. The one thing I would say that I like so far in the game is the combat is nice. The combat is nice. It has deflex, got parries, there's a skill tree. There's all kind of things you can do. There's multiple weapons in the game that you can. I'm in my berserk mode right now. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Hold on. There's multiple ways you can attack your enemies, and I also feel this game is cool because there's so many different things you can do as well. Hold on, let me see. He's in the water. Is he forfeiting? Is that what he was doing? Was he forfeiting? There's so many different ways you can approach the game. There is with all kind of, I would say, techniques. What I just did right there is Tai Chi. I can essentially pick them up and throw them into each other. Okay, hold on. It's not. I mean, let me let it recharge real quick. I can pick him up. I have a little difficulty like aiming it, but essentially there's just so many different ways you can attack. I fought one world boss so far, and that was cool. I think from the comments, what you guys been saying as well, the boss fights are really, really good. I feel like for me in these kind of games, the hardest thing is realistically whenever a game say is free to play. It's, oh man, that means I'm gonna be bombarded. I just instantly think of like Genshin Impact or those kind of games, and how I'm gonna be bombarded with menus and system and mechanics, and those are things that they typically do to kind of keep you locked into the game. That you might like, or you might feel like it's too much. There's multiple ways you can set your game up in terms of how it showcases what's going on. I got mine on detailed view right now, so I can see everything going on. But I would say story, I don't know, these kind of games, story, I'm not really too into. I'm really into just the fighting, the exploring, the looting kind of thing. Voice acting is mediocre, I would say. Graphics and performance for me has been good. I'm hearing people share that on PS5 is lagging a little bit. But the one cool thing they have in the story is you can increase the playback speed in case you just want to get through it. You don't have to sit there for hours and hours and hours. Those are some of the things, gripes I have with other free-to-play games, is there's just so much dialogue that just takes up your time. You get a horse earlier on right when you start, so there's lots of ways for you to traverse and explore the game. A lot of things, but for sure the number one thing, the best part of this game is the combat. Oh my god, it's actually really good. That's the one thing I'm truly enjoying. Story wise, and the way the game looks, I think some people were saying this is like an open world Ghost, but these kind of games are cool because they'll continue to grow over time, and that's why like we look at it today as a foundation. Honestly, I played the beta and the alpha, and from where they came from then till now has been a big improvement. So I can only imagine just with more time that passes by, the games continue to get better and better and better. And it looks like I ran into a puzzle. And I'm not sure, maybe I gotta make them face each other. Is there a clue? Yeah, glaze at each other. Oh, we got it. Yeah, I noticed there's a bunch of little little activities like that happen throughout the game, which are cool. As far as open world-esque, does it feel alive? Yeah, I feel there's a bunch of people just randomly chilling like this dude. People's walking around doing things, so it feels kind of alive. I think for me, it's right now, I think the game's okay. It's fun. We'll play it. We're playing it just to see. I think the one thing that will turn a lot of people off is just a lot to do, and it's kind of drop you in the world, and it's a lot of learning. And if you're not in the spirit of like learning a bunch of stuff, then it might throw you off. I do find it convenient. You can just walk up a mountain, which is actually really nice. Also, another cool thing I noticed is you can walk up trees, which is really cool. Just walk up, is walk up a tree. Yeah, easy. So mobility and access, I give this a 10 out of 10 because that's nice. Being able to just like go places, not have too much limitation, makes it fun. It makes you want to explore more. And I just found a random cave that we'll explore a little bit. But I do want to get to that world boss and see what that's like. So the last world boss we fought, we had to be level 30 to beat him. So let's see how this one goes.
Yet the power is divine.
Prayer of safety.
Leave your offering and to seek a blessing, one must make an offering. So should your purse be empty, offer wine or
None.
if you have nothing to offer.
Oh my God. Oh. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay. A lot of times these dudes, you want to break their stand, but this guy's kind of annoying because I feel like I lose him a lot when he goes underground. What's happening? Whew. Okay, I almost got him. Oh, Jesus. Bam. Okay. Well, typically when you break their guard like that, you do some big damage, but we're still super low level. So we're not doing that crazy damage. Oh my God. Okay, but you get the picture of the world bosses. So looking at the game is fine. It's something to play. I think it has some opportunities, but it's one of those situations where you just gotta make a decision if you're gonna spend your time playing the game and just work through it and enjoy the game for what it is. For me, I'll be playing it until the new update for Night Rain comes out and the new update for Monster Hunter comes out as well next month. But we'll be diving into this and see how the game unfolds as time goes on. Super early impression, but so far it's okay. I would say the game's okay. Nothing's outstanding so far. Some of the combat stuff is a little janky as far, but also one of my biggest pet peeves when you jump and you stop, like instead of like continue that momentum, you like stop a little bit in air. It's kind of interesting. But well, as the game comes, as we play more of the game, we'll do an update to this video to see how my impressions have felt. Has it improved? Stayed the same? But ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Stay smooth till next time. Dear Gamer signing out.